What's going on, YouTube? It's Dagreenshiz here, back with a video I did not think I'd be making this year. Actually, this year. Those of you may know I love video games. I have a handful of great ones you can see behind me. Basically, ones that I loved when I was a child. Devil May Cry, Super Mario Bros. 3, Ice Hockey, Grand Theft Auto series, the Halo series. Absolutely loved them. CGC video games just opened up for grading. It might be a fluke, but it's open and there's people submitting games. It wasn't supposed to open until I think January, but I have what is only 4 games that I'm going to submit now. Games from my childhood that I've been waiting to send. And I did not want to send them to WADA because reasons. And just because I knew CGC was coming, wanted to give them the shot to grade my games. And let's see how it goes. This is Nhl Hits 2002. 3v3 hockey, basically the NHL version of NFL Blitz. Absolutely love this freaking game. It is a doozy. I played so many hours, custom teams, custom players. This was my life when this game came out, and so many years after. The first experience I really got at a really good first-person shooter was Killzone. This was for the PlayStation 2. Me and my friend, because we didn't have internet, and I think this was internet capable back then, we would be able to play against bots for hours. Me and him, 2v10, playing bots, just destroying them. Just camping and destroying bots. This was the dream come true. This transpired into what was then Call of Duty for me, and also Halo. Don't have much Call of Duty games. Only got a couple. None graded yet. Kind of just looking. Haven't really pulled the trigger on anything yet. Probably just get a couple of the original games. For me, the original Call of Duty for me was World at War. Because before that I was playing Halo 3. Up next, custom Robo for the Gamecube. Not everybody's known title. This is essentially the same as Smash Brothers, but robots. So it's way cooler, of course. But it's literally just robots with guns, cool guns, anime style, storyline. Very, very fun game. I could pick this up and play it right now. I absolutely love this game. This is the only reason I ever owned a GameCube. I went over to a friend's house, we played this game, and I'm pretty sure I bought a GameCube to get this game. Up next, the only Halo game I don't have graded yet, besides like the ones after 3. This is Halo Combat Evolved. This is not the first print by any means. The first print is way too expensive. This is only the Game of the Year edition. A definite later print, but these are still not the easiest things to come by in good condition. So I got one, and I'm going to send it in. We'll see what happens. I would say none of these will achieve like a 9.8, which is like the cream of the crop. I'm hoping for like 9.0, 9.2, something around there. I have no clue. CGC could completely bone me like they did with the cards. I'm just going to leap of faith, and trust them with my games that they will grade them good. I am a big fan of what CGC does for the comics, for the video games. This right here is what their slabs look like for video games. In case you haven't seen it, this is pretty sick. It is basically the same label as their comics and their cards, which I respect. That being said, it would be pretty awesome to get like a Pokemon Silver game in a CGC slab, Pokemon Lugia card in a CGC slab, and then you could also probably get the Pokemon Silver like guidebook inside of a CGC slab. So having like that display would be insane. But CGC is open, it seems. If this video is posted, I submitted everything that I showed. So take that as a known fact. This is pretty cool. I'm excited. I thought I was going to be waiting till January. I don't know if this was a fluke. Very cool, but I'm happy to have these submitted in the mail going to CGC. $50 a game, not too shabby. Can't really complain. I'm sure the turnaround times will be very nice in the very beginning. Just like how CGC trading cards was when it first started. I'm talking you were getting cards in literally like now. Turnaround times back now, essentially. You would submit something for $30 that was a $5,000 card, and that thing would be back in a day. Like, it was insane. So, really looking forward to this adventure. A new collecting journey for me, going through a new grading company that is CGC Video Games, of course. Of course, I've dealt with the other branches of CGC, but this will be pretty cool. Hoping everything goes well. They have basically the same exact grading scale as Wada Games. The 9.8, the 9.6, blah, blah, blah. And then also they grade the seals, which is the way to do it for me when I look at video games. VGA's okay, but they don't grade seals, so you're kind of mixing the two together. And if you know what you're doing, you know what you're doing, but some new guy coming in to start collecting is not going to understand VGA's grading scale as quickly as they will CGC and WADA. So I'm really looking forward to getting these back, adding these childhood games to my collection. Like I said, I'm looking for probably the original Black Ops, the World at War game. There's not a whole lot of other stuff. I have a vast majority of my childhood games. Need for Speed, some of the original Need for Speed games, Hot Pursuit 2 on the PlayStation 2, I can never find, have never seen it go for sale. That one's tough. The Need for Speed Underground 1, not so much 2. I played 1 a lot. Those two games were big for me. So getting those again would be pretty cool, but it's the type of thing, like, I will be there. Luckily, I didn't play too much NES because this made it cheap. Being able to capture pretty much the big two for me outside of Base Wars, which is rather cheap as it seems. Only a few of them have been graded. It's not very popular. So that one will definitely get picked up eventually. Those are pretty much my 3 NES games. Those of you that care, I don't care. Again, I made this channel to kind of document my collecting journey, and here I am going through another phase. This is going to be awesome. Appreciate y'all being here, supporting me. Show me the love. Have a good one. Hit the like button on the way out. Peace.